So I haven't done a discussion in a little while, and Will the Ox Anderson asked the question, what was sadder, the death of John Coffey in The Green Mile, or the ending of The Mist? So just to set up, if you have not watched these movies, they're both, I believe, based on Stephen King movies, are both Stephen King movies, but are drastically different movies. So John Coffey is well, okay. Green Mile is about a man and his relationship with a prison guard. The man is accused of murdering two women, and the man is a black man, and he has special ability. He has powers. He can heal people. He can imbue people with powers. But he is falsely accused of this crime and ends up going to the chair. And we're being told the story from the point of view in the movie of Tom Hanks's character, who was the warden back then, or the guard, not the warden, but the guard who befriends him. In the Mist, this essentially opens up a door to a parallel dimension where monsters come out, attack the townspeople. At the end of The Mist, by the way, spoilers for these, in case you weren't aware of what we were talking about here. At the end, they try to draw him, the main character, his wife, his son, and an elderly couple that were able to escape are driving away, trying to get out of the mist, and they basically run out of gas, and they have a gun, but they only have four. I believe they only had 4 bullets in there, so one of them had to, So what he ends up having to do to prevent them from being possibly massacred by monsters out in the mist, shoots every one of them in the head, just himself. Then he goes out and is waiting for something to kill him, and the military has come in, is cleaning up the event, and he realizes that no, I just kill off. And you just see him break. Does it? No! How you would probably react to something like that. So the question you're asking, Will, is which do I think is the sadder one? The ending of The Mist or the death of John Coffey? For me, it's actually no-brainer. The death of John Coffey is the sadder scenario, is the sadder thing to happen in between these two movies. Now, why is that? Is it sad that he had to do that he does it make you sad that he did that, and that he ended up the only one surviving? He's pretty much the one who killed his family. Yes, you definitely feel bad for him, but here's my argument for that against that. While there is a level of sadness in there, it's more tragic than it is sad. And tragedy and sadness do go hand in hand, but there is a difference in sad. Like, what is sad? Like, what actually emotes the emotion of you feeling so bad for someone? Like, just sad. Like, you almost want to cry for someone. You see, I'll feel bad. I certainly feel bad for him, and maybe there's some sorrow in there for me, but I don't feel sad. I don't feel like I could well up with tears from emotion of seeing that happening. It's just more along the lines of, oh God, that so sucks, dude. So you feel bad, but that's not sad. It's tragic. It's unfortunate. There's maybe a little sadness, but it's not sad to me. It's bad. Everything is bad there. And it's like that's one of those great little witchy twist moments. With John Coffey, because throughout the whole movie, you get this idea of who John Coffey, played brilliantly by Michael Clarke Duncan, who got an Academy Award nomination for that role. Michael Clarke Duncan was an Oscar caliber actor when he wanted to be. I miss Michael Clarke Duncan. Can we just take a moment to say how awesome Michael Clarke Duncan was? I miss Michael Clarke Duncan so much. But throughout the movie of Green Mile, you get a sense of who John Coffey is. He's not dumb, but he's a simple man. Not even simple in the sense of he's mentally. He's an undereducated man. He doesn't have the best vocabulary, but he's generally just a nice person. And he's kind of like just a big child, and he just is a decent guy who's just trying to help with his abilities. In the movie, he even says, like, I tried to, when he's holding the kids' bodies, he's like, I tried to take it back. He's just crying there. And he let them take him in because, it's just the way it kind of worked down the South. But you get the, you get the impression anytime you meet someone that no one generally hates it. Everyone kind of just generally likes this guy. He's a nice, sweet man, just a big, sweet, loving man. And, he just goes around helping. Like, he hears Tom Hanks of his UTI. He was having a urinary tract infections. Why he was suffering for that for a while, and he goes and cures I can't remember what character's wife, but basically she was dealing with like dementia or something like that, and we see that in the movie it's harder for him to like cope with these things. The more severe the issue is, but you see the story going, ultimately leading to like they can't save this innocent man who's just a good-hearted individual who wanted to help, and he's just kind of accepts that. He's like, okay, this is what's going to happen. But then he basically just that line he gives where it's because basically they go to the chair, and he puts but they're gonna put the hood on you. But he goes, no, boss, don't let him put me in the dark. I was just scared of the dark. It's like, that is heartbreaking. See, for me, in The Mist, it's not heartbreaking in the sense of, oh, God, no. It's like, oh, I feel so... No, it's more like, oh, that sucks. That sucks. You can tell by inflection of my voice what I mean by it. It's like, that's cold. That's dirty. That's horrible. Oh, King, you son of a bitch. So you're like that. With John Coffey, you're just following this guy, this likable guy who you grow to very much enjoy and like. With Thomas Jane, it's not like you hate him or anything like that, but I can't say you're endeared to him on a huge level. You're endeared to John Coffey. You're endeared to Michael Clark Duncan. So when you hear him say those horrible, hear the fear and sad and scared, like a scared child, the fear in his voice, when he's, I'm so scared of the dark. You're like, that's this kind of stuff to me. I'm like, no, see, to me, it's about what makes a scenario sad isn't the scenario itself. It's how the people act and play out the scenario. Ultimately, that's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer question. It's John Coffey's death is the saddest one. It's by far the sadder one. But what do you think? Do you think it's John Coffey, or do you think it's the ending on The Mist? I think it's John Coffey's death in the Green Mile. But what do you think? Put it in the comments below. Let me know. Thank you for watching, though. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. As always, you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let us know. We'll do a review of it at some point. Ideas for Woodwind, Star Wars, Superhero Magic, what if anything I do on the channel. Put that in the comments below as well. I'll get to that at some point. I would say I'll be back tomorrow, but I'll be honest, I have nothing planned for tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday. I don't have a week of going on right now. I will pre-record my Wednesday videos because Wednesday's my long work day, so I don't get a chance to really do the videos during Wednesday. But yeah, I will pre-record them, but I don't have anything planned for tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe I'll do another short discussion video because I haven't done discussions in a little while. But we'll see what happens when it happens. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time, folks.